if I see you doing some snake shit, nigga, you're out, bro. Get out of here, bro. Don't talk to me again.
This is a certified hood classic.
Hood rich, hood rich, hood rich.
What's good with y'all? Welcome to another video, okay? And this time, we're gonna talk about how to gain confidence as a man, okay? Bro, why do you care about what other people think of you, bro? Let's be real. Like, why do you care about others' opinions of you, bro? They don't live your life. They don't know what you do. To be honest, people are more concerned about themselves than they are with you, okay? Like, people are concerned about how others view them instead of what they view themselves as, okay? Because that's just the biology of human beings, you know? We want to be seen as good or like, you know, someone of status or something like that. Bro, stop worrying about what other people think of you, bro. Live your own life. Literally. Like, if I cared about what other people think of me, I wouldn't be making this video. You feel me? I'm trying to help y'all out too. As well as it helps me out too, you know? Like, you have to gain confidence to a point where it's like, I don't give a damn what you think of me. I'm gonna do what I do. And that's it. No other opinions count. Not even your parents, not even your best friend, none of that, bro. They don't care. Give a damn what they think. Why should they control your life, bro? Like, come on, that's the first step of getting confidence, bro, is to not care what other people think of you. You know? Like, that's kind of gay, to be honest. Imagine, bro, you wake up first day of school. I'm like, damn, bro, like, I'm trying to look good for the girl, bro. Like, I ain't trying to look trash. Like, they gonna judge me if I go with some like, garbage, bro. Yo, I gotta wear this, I gotta wear that. Look good, wear a chain, get a watch, bro. That shit's superficial. At the end of the day, everybody's gonna forget about that. Don't nobody give a damn, bro. Like, you live, you die. People forget about you. Now what? Now what, bro? All you did was trying to look good, bro. And nobody's gonna remember that, like, a day later. Nobody cares, bro. Like, stop with that false sense of security, bro. Yeah, it's false sense of confidence, bro. That shit don't matter. What matters is about you, bro. You as a person, bro. You as a person, what's inside you, bro. Like, don't matter what they say, okay? And if you're around, like, okay, I feel like people who move around a lot struggle with this the most. Is like how to make new friends, okay? One thing I would advise not to do is change yourself for the benefit of others, okay? What I mean by that is, you know, let's say you're a military kid and you have to move, right? And let's say you move to an entire new state, you don't know anybody, you know, you feel kind of anxious going to this new school and all that. And then boom, first day of school, go. I'm not saying to not be friendly. I'm saying do not change who you are just to fit someone else's opinion of, you know, how a person should be. Or like, don't try to fit in just because, you know. I mean, if you fit in normally, sure, but don't change yourself. No, don't lose who you are. Because I see a lot of people, like, they just want to be friends with somebody just to look cool. But deep down, like, they don't really want to be like that. They're only there because of, you know, the status it gives them, or like that person gives them something they want. That's why they want to be friends with them. Don't do that shit, bro. That's some corny ass shit. Bro, I'd rather, see, I don't care about being alone. Like, you know, I've been moving around so many times in my life, I don't care about being alone. Shit. If you fuck with me, I fuck with you. But if I see you doing some snake shit, nigga, you're out, bro. Don't talk to me again. You feel me? Like, I don't play those games. I don't play those games with girls. I don't play with those games with friends. None of that, bro. Like, you do something that mess you up, in my eyes, bro, you out. Straight like that, bro. Like, don't give anybody don't let anybody like fuck up your peace of mind, okay? It's not worth it, bruh. It's not worth it. Second thing, how to gain confidence. Okay, if you're a type of dude where it's like you just obey what everybody else tells you to do, like, oh yes, I'll do that too. No, bro. Like, someone's tell you to sit down, you're gonna sit down? Or like, someone will tell you, oh, hey, go get that for me. Like a little puppy dog, bro? No, bro. Stop letting them do that to you, bro. You gotta have some pride in yourself, bro. Someone telling me to do that, nah, do that shit your own right, you bitch, bro. Like, you bitch, bro. Come on, bro. Like, you gotta have some pride in yourself, but you gotta think like, damn, I'm really that dude in my head. I'm really that dude, bro. Hey, so what if they don't like me? I'm that dude, bro. Call it delusional, I don't care. I don't give a damn, bro. Like, for real, bro. But nah, what I'm saying is, don't be swayed so much, you know? Like, have some self-respect, first off. Like, for example, if you're in a relationship and it's just you're getting abused, getting like, you know, hated on just by your partner, bro, leave, bro. They do something you don't like, leave. Leave. For the sake of the relationship, leave. For the sake of your own health, you know that ain't gonna last anyway. So why are you there? You know, if they decide to bug out, just go. Find a new one, bro. There's plenty of girls in the sea. Don't limit yourself to just one. And what I mean by that is, like, you know, if you see something you don't like in a girl and they don't change it, you can always find somebody better. I'm not saying go fuck with multiple women. I mean, if that's what you want to do, shit. Hey, man, do you, bro. But I'm saying is, know your self-worth, bro. Like, don't let anybody just bully you like that. You know, and the way to gain confidence in that is you gotta learn how to fight, bro. Throw them hands up. Okay, I'm not talking about relationships now, okay? I'm not talking about beating women up. Boom, boom, boom. Nah, bro, you're gonna go in the freaking police station and get arrested, bro. Don't do that. What I'm saying is, like, another dude trying to mess with you, bro, you're gonna be like, who you talking to, bro? Who you talking to? And they'll be like, you. That's when you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, you gotta have that aura of just like, oh yeah, if you mess with me, you gonna get beat, bro. Like, you gotta learn how to fight. You know? See me, shoot, I've been fighting my whole life, bro. Shoot, ever since I was like 4, to be honest. Just been punching shit and everything, bro. But, you know, what I learned about fights is it's never worth it. It's almost never worth it. And only fight when you are provoked to, when you have no other choice, bro. You know, don't always resort to that first. Violence is not the answer. You know, real masculinity is self-control. If you don't have control over your emotions, over your well-being, like, you don't have control of anything in your life, you're not masculine, bro. Like, you're not a dude, you're not a real man, bro. For real. But you also gotta kind of command your respects too. You can't just let anybody mess with you. And if someone messes with you, you gotta let them know, hey, I'm not the one to mess with, bro. What's good? Straight like that. What's good? Hey, if they want to fight, go ahead. Throw them hands, bro. You gotta know how to throw them hands, bro. You know what I'm saying? And one way to know how to throw them hands is shoot. Hey, if you have a friend, bro, that's what I do. That's what I used to do, at least. Shoot, bro, you and your friend go sparring, get some gloves, and go fight, bro. That's a healthy, friendly activity, bro. Just go deuce it out. You know, as long as it stays friendly, because I know dudes, like, they be losing their cool and stuff, and they just want to fight. You know? Second thing is just, like, you know, go to, like, a fucking boxing class, karate class, jiu-jitsu class, bro. It actually help. Like, go for, like, 2 to 3 months and just study it, bro. I swear, 90% of people in street fights, they don't know what they're doing, bro. 90% of people in a fight, they do not know what they are doing, okay? and they let their emotions just go out and about, and that's why people be fighting like boom, boom, boom. No, bro, you gotta stay locked in, bro. You gotta duck and weave, woo, woo, boom, boom, knock them out. Oh God, bro, you gotta knock them out. But nah, though, you don't have to do that always. You know, I'm just saying. When it comes to that, you gotta be prepared. And no, of course, like if someone pull a gun on you, bro, then damn, I don't know what to say to you. Gain confidence. Another way is like like there's certain stuff that you're doing that's wrong and that gives you shame, right? You know what I'm talking about, bro. Like just stop doing the things that bring shame onto you, you know? Stop doing stuff that you know is bad, but you keep doing it anyway. Just cut it off, bro. Just cut it off, bro. Literally. For example, shit like smoking, drinking, you know,
I just finished on you.
busting that shit, bro. No, that's why you got no confidence, bro. Like that's why you can't talk to people without like having some weird shit going on in your head, bro. Like, dude, stop. Like, you know, go outside, bro. Do some shit you actually like to do that's productive. Like, for example, shit, I used to not like reading, right? But then, you know, I picked up a book for like the first time in years. I'm like, damn. You know what? Reading's not that bad, especially if it's like a subject that you like, though. You know, it gotta be a subject that you like. So you'll be more interested in it. And you'll be like, damn, reading it's actually not that bad. And it's actually pretty productive. Like, you actually learn a lot. So, you know, that's one of my hobbies for now. Read a book, learn some new shit every day. Like, shoot, you just go on the internet, bro. There's a lot of information that you can learn from other people. Like, questions that you have, things that you want to do. Let's say shit, you want to do fucking, I don't know how to dance, bro. I'm just putting shit out there, bro. You want to learn how to dance? Go on YouTube, search how to dance, bro. Fucking, you know, this ain't, shit. Bro, at least it's something that you like to do and something that gives you confidence along the way. You know, confidence is like you know you can do something better than most people and you have a passion of doing it, and that's what makes you confident. You know, I don't think anybody can really be confident unless they have something that they can like teach to people or have an expertise in, you know? Like, shoot, I'm not gonna be confident talking about freaking hieroglyphics to freaking archaeologists, bro. I don't know anything about none of that, bro. So you gotta give knowledge to yourself. Knowledge is another way of confidence. And like, sticking to your word is also confidence, bro. Like, what I mean by sticking to your word is like, other people know you're dependable. You know, other people know, like, damn, he's a man of his word. He'll keep his word. And, you know, if I ask him for something, I know he will deliver. You know? And that kind of gives you confidence if other people think of you that way. Because they know, like, damn, bro, he really on this shit, bro. Like, you know, whatever he says, he actually does. Like, that's why it's important to have your word as a man, bro. Like, let's say today, I'm gonna do 100 push-ups today. And then, okay, you eat breakfast, do all that stuff, right? And you say, I'm gonna work out. But then you go on your phone, you scroll. Like, everybody go through this, right? You go on your phone, you see something you like, and you just keep scrolling for like an hour or two. And then you'd be like, damn, I'm pretty tired. I don't know if I should go work out right now. And like, basically failed yourself, bro. And then the entire day just go around and about just distracted and shit, you know? So get off your phone and lock the fuck in, bro. It's almost 2026. What are you gonna do when they kick you out, bro? What are you gonna do when they kick you out and you got nothing else to do, bro? Like, You know, you don't want to be homeless out in these streets. Bro, you gotta lock in and do something before you go, man. So I'm saying, bro, at least do something. You know, and eventually that'll lead to success. You know, that will lead to finding your purpose and doing what you like to do. The only way to really keep it going is like doing what you love doing. You know, if you do something that you hate, like, it's never gonna work out unless you are forced to. You know, people work 9 to 5s every day for their families because they have to. They have no other choice. It's too late for them because they spent all their times back in their years when they were young doing fuck shit, going to parties, blah blah blah. I mean, I'm not saying it's not good to have fun, but I'm saying at least do something productive in your life instead of just having fun and all that. Because people think they have all the time in the world, bro. No, you don't. You don't have all the time in the world, bro. You only have. Think of it like this, bro. You sleep for 8 hours. You go to work, go to school for 8 hours. And the rest of the 8 hours, what are you gonna do, bro? Shoot, you sleep for a third of your life, you work for a third of your life. The other one, bro. See, you can use the other 8 hours of your life to build something that's gonna help you out in the future. So eventually, maybe, shoot, I don't need to work for the rest of my life anymore. No, I can count on this. And I actually like doing this. So it doesn't feel like a waste of time. I'm saying, bro, lock the fuck in, bro. You're that dude, bro. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise that you're not that dude, bro. Like, fuck what they gotta say. Fuck what they gotta say, bro. Like, you don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? Fuck what they gotta say. You do you, man. And I'm out, bro.